Going on, guys? This is day 7 on the funded challenge, and today was the worst day we've had so far throughout these 7 days. And I want to be mad about it, but I really don't think I took terrible trades. And obviously, I'll show you guys, but 704 on the day. We're down almost 200 on the account now. It hurts. Today hurts. One loser was way bigger than the other one. I'm still kind of figuring out risk management, I guess, now that I've scaled up. I think looking back at a little bit of my journaling, I'm entering trades that have a little bit of a bigger stop loss than what I have been entering when I've been trading 5, because I think I'm just a little giddy still about catching these big moves and having the potential for these 4-figure days. But let's get into it now. So I looked at this morning and I kind of thought this was the accumulation. I might have even looked all the way back here to the overnight, but we'll just keep it right here. We'll mark out this high as our buy side. And we took this out pretty quickly on the 5-minute, and I thought the setup was going to be perfect for the power of 3 that we've been talking about this morning, and that's kind of what the first trade I took was, and it also coincided with the EMA cross, so I was all about it. And you can see that we made this sell side going up as we made this new high, and then this lower wick took it out, and we came back on the 1-minute and got a really just crazy retest. And now let me show you guys this, because this was weird for me to find out. On NQ, this is the 933 candle, and the 935 candle has a higher wick, but I was looking at MNQ, and this candle had a huge upper wick at 933. And this was an inversion gap on the 1-minute, which is kind of a really nice entry, I feel like, on these power of 3s. And we held both EMAs. We'd just gotten a high volume cross off open. So I went for it. My stop was going to be, realistically could have been the close on the 26 right here, but it was going to be a breakout or a close above this or a breakout of this high, which is what we end up getting on this candle. But I was risking about 19 points, almost 20, give or take, somewhere in there. I know that's not going to be concrete because of just I'm doing it on a candle close. And I was targeting low of day. A little bit before that would have been 2-1, but because I knew there could be some more risk up here like this candle, if I was up here, I was targeting low of day. A little bit lower would have been 2-1 for that candle. And that I got in on this candle close. And I just ended up getting stopped out up here. And volume's decreasing on these green candles, all these upper wicks. This candle turned red. I thought it was going to stop me out originally. I can't find anything I hate about this other than it closing above the 26 here on low volume. And maybe that should have been an indication for me that, hey, this isn't it. And we also just barely closed above this big fair value gap, which we were also holding. So maybe looking back at it, I could have got out there and saved myself, I don't know, 10 points, 15 points. But still a pretty bad loser right there. That one was about 500. But like to say, I didn't think it was a bad trade, especially with how high the volume was for a long upper wick. Now, looking at NQ, not as good, obviously. And I think that's going to be something I change to actually start looking at NQ. But even on NQ, I probably would have still looked at this candle for entry. So moving forward to that second trade, kind of one of those things where I think we got in a range. This whole area right here between this level and this level is a daily gap. And I think we got in a little bit of a range right here. And I just thought it was a nice retest. We held this. I believe this was a 5-minute. Was it not? I don't know what I have marked out here, actually. Oh, sorry. It was this 1-minute gap. Move this over so it's a little clearer. And we held this nice lower green volume. This candle's scary, but it's a nice hold, and the close on it looked good. Stop was right there. I was targeting just new high of day. And on the 1-minute, we made a higher low. We just made a higher high. Kind of thought the uptrend might be starting at this point. But we still ended up getting stopped out on another just weird reversal candle. And it was a smaller loser of about 200. So that was our day today. We're still kind of chopping in this range. Not super happy, but we're learning and we're growing. You can't prevent these days always, but you can always learn from them. So hope you guys got something out of this, and we'll be back and better than ever the next couple days.